did.
It definitely crept up. All right, hold on, fellas. All right, welcome to Against All Odds Sports Radio Show. We live. I'm Javon Gates, the Lakers.
Bruce speaks more ballad.
Will from Brownstown TV.
All right, hey man, I like your background, man. That blue, it like it brighten up the day back there, man.
Yeah. I had to switch it up, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, I usually go with the orange. I'm
Yeah.
like, look, let me fake like I like the Cavs today. You know what I'm
Ah,
saying?
So how was y'all weekend? How was your weekend, Bruce?
my week was good. Watched a lot of college football,
A lot of college football. Okay,
so
okay.
that was good. But yeah, when you watching football all day, you be stuck inside all day. So like almost 12 hours. Though. But other than that, was some good. We had some good games. Two good. I think it was two good games.
Two good games.
Yeah, it was two good games. Yeah,
Okay, that sounds like a solid weekend. What about you,
yeah.
Will?
My weekend was cool, man. It was like uneventful. I forgot about the college football. It like I was just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Doing my little music. Just chilling, man. I wasn't doing too much.
That sounds good too, man. I ain't do too
Yeah.
much, but I did a little work, did a little planning, preparation. Um, Seeing my daughters. It was cool, man. It was cool, man. The whole weekend was cool. It wasn't bad at all, for real. Just enjoyed time with the family, too, with the daughters, the wife, um, and that's it,
Don't
man.
forget. Don't forget. You all know, man. You delivered the toys.
Yeah, that too. I went up to Ohio, was it Ohio Selfie World, and they had a toy drive giveaway. They was giving away coats. Um, so we bought $1,200 worth of toys to the organization. Hey, what's up? Oh, somebody was telling me. But yeah, it was cool, man, to see kids. Like when you see kids happy over the littlest things, you know that it's serious. You know what I'm saying? And that was cool. That was happy. Oh, you could have given them a bottle of water, and they was happy about it for real. So that's how you know when
Right.
people need something, they really need it. You know what I'm saying? And it made their day. So shout out to Monica of Ohio Selfie World, and then shout out to everybody in the community that helped, and Real Opportunity Bridge Foundation, all the co-op members and the members. Shout out to y'all, man, for y'all donation. No matter how big or small it was, as long as you donated something, that's all that matters.
For real. And those donated their time. We appreciate that too. Yeah.
For sure, for sure, for sure. All right, well, we got to that. So let's move on to. I hate to talk about them, but the Cavs versus Hornets. Last time they played, the Hornets won, and the Cavs. I don't know. I really don't know what to say about these guys at the end of the day.
Yeah, me either.
I'm gonna let y'all speak about it. What's y'all
Look,
prediction about tonight's game? Because they playing right now.
They're gonna lose
who
to
they playing?
Charlotte. The Charlotte Hornets again.
Man, they better not lose again, bro. Is they on a losing streak, man? Like I said, I'm faking like I like it right now with the
Yeah,
colors and the
they're
can
on a
hat.
losing streak again. Yeah.
They on the they
Donovan was suspect tonight, if he didn't play,
Really?
that's for sure. Yeah. Mitchell was supposed to. Merrill was supposed to come back, but he's still pretty short-handed.
Man, look, man. I think the Cavs, man, they just They just simply just soft, man. I, I don't know. I'm kind of having trouble. Like, how could they go from what they was last year to this now? I just don't. I don't understand it, man.
It just
You know what I'm saying?
reminds you of something else. It's something in that locker room that's not right. You know, when you see smoke, you know it's a fire somewhere. You just don't know
Right.
where that. You looking at each room like, where is this fire coming from? And now that I
Right.
look at the fire, the smoke, I just feel like it's somewhere in that locker room because, like you said, you shouldn't be this terrible. This is terrible. You shouldn't be
Terrible.
perfect, you know. And then you playing last year like champions, and then you come out this year looking like I don't know what, looking like the Browns. I mean, let's be
Like,
realistic.
like this time last year, what was they like 20-2?
Yeah, they was doing crazy things. They doing what Oklahoma City doing right now.
But think this time last year, you had Levert, you had Niang, and you had Ty Jerome.
That's true.
They're
That
gone.
is true.
They're gone.
I was kind of sorry. I was kind of sorry
And
about
Tristan,
Tajman. I wanted us
and Tristan
and
too.
Tristan. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted us to keep Ty Jerome,
I did too.
but I think they were saying he wanted too much money or something like that. Is that why he left?
Nah, I think they were saying that he didn't perform in the playoffs.
They said he didn't show up in the playoffs at all.
He didn't show up in the playoffs.
He did. Yeah, he did. That's true. That's true. He totally disappeared in the playoffs. That's a fact.
That was his first playoff though.
That's
That was his first playoff, NBA playoff. So I would definitely be signing. But it was either him or Mero, and I guess they chose to go with Mero because I think Mero took a little less too.
Right. Yeah, I would have never did that. I would have never chose Mero over because Ty Jerome could create on his own. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I would have signed both of them. They just wouldn't have got, neither one of them would have got big money because I would have told Ty, like, you didn't do good in the playoffs, and I felt like you didn't give me your best effort in the playoffs, so you will get X amount of dollars. And then Murrow, you know, you already actually said you're not going to get any better, so you're going to get an X amount of dollars.
Let me ask this question though. How do y'all watch the game?
Me.
Like, do y'all pay for it? Because what I don't like too, I don't like it. Why do they make us pay for why we got to get a subscription to watch the Cavs now?
Because you got to pay for all sports almost now.
Well, you better go get you one of them. You ain't hear this from me, but go get you one of them special cable joints. That's all I could say. Get you one of them special unlimited cable joints they be selling out there. You mean you got?
Oh yeah, with on the Fire Stick and all that. Yeah.
I ain't saying that, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm picking up what you're putting down. What's up?
I think Javon, you stream, right?
Oh yeah, I stream.
Yeah, I stream. I'm paying like $20, but I get a lot of glitches.
You did that be the thing, man, with the streams.
Yeah.
But I just think I don't understand why they. I know it's been like this for years though, but I'm just saying it's just the only team. Go ahead.
Go ahead, my fault. Go ahead.
The only team that I will pay for is the only team that don't charge you to watch them. That's the Browns.
Yeah.
Not yet.
And not yet, because 2029 they probably gonna do that, right? That's what I'm saying.
Well, you gotta think about it. NFL is the biggest sports product ever in all sports. So to be truthful with you, all they're gonna do is just move their products around. Like they're already doing it now with Netflix.
They're already doing it now, Prime and
Netflix
and what's the other one?
Peacock. I think it's Peacock.
Peacock. Yeah, they already setting us up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's coming.
They just gonna do for the like what he do with the prime time games. That's what they doing.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about we in Cleveland and we gotta pay to watch our hometown, the city they're playing, Cleveland. I don't mind paying for if I want to watch Kansas City or if I want to watch, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta pay to watch The Cleveland team?
But that's the
Yep.
that's the PBA's fault.
That's
the
bogus, man.
fault. They want to sell. They want to try to make themselves marketable. And like you said, y'all not marketable. All y'all do is shoot
Right,
three,
though.
play no defense. People scoring 200 points now. Like I don't understand where this is coming from. That's how you know
Yeah,
it's not watchable. When anytime a team could score 150, 175, you know it's not watchable no more.
No,
Yeah, no defense.
it's no defense. It's just run and gun.
It's 3 points. Everybody,
Yep.
the center, the guards, the forwards, shoot threes. That's all.
Shoot threes. No defense. My turn. Yeah.
I can't see a good
Mhm.
dunk. They don't even look on the fast break. They stop and shoot from the logo.
Yeah, you can't even see a good fast break no more. Yeah.
So that's the product that you're watching.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Yeah,
not
then
team
that now-
basketball anymore. It's back in you. What's the guy you call in the gym a gun?
The gun, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Well,
Then they got the European players. Like it's probably gonna get worse before it get better. Because I mean, that's how the European they don't play like that. They play more structure, but they more about fundamentals and shooting. So
Yeah.
for real, hopefully that take over. Other than this running gun, just jacking up threes. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Now, if they go to the European rule of goaltending, that might change some things up.
What's the European rule goaltending?
They get the goaltend.
Oh
So they
man,
can
they
smack
can't. Yeah, they can't. They can't do that. They can't. If they do that, hey, if they do that, imagine somebody like KG with that rule, man. I know KG retired. I'm just saying, somebody like that though. No, you can't do that.
They're gonna be fighting.
Yeah, for real.
Well, definitely ain't gonna be 175 points scored.
Yeah, for real. That's true.
They'll
That's
be
true.
swatting the ball out there left and right. Blah, blah.
I think they should change it up. Like only shoot threes in the fourth quarter or something, man. Like for real.
Yeah, only like with 2 minutes left.
Is it true? I was hearing something about they might create a 4-point shot too though.
I mean, they're already shooting from the
I'm
logo.
sure that's coming because didn't Ice Cube had in his little league?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I'm
Yep.
saying they shooting from the logos anyway, so they wouldn't phase them.
No.
Yeah, they might as well. They might as well go ahead and do that. Now so they can score 300 points a game.
You right about that.
That'll really be ugly because when the ball bounces off, it'll be at the half court.
Yeah.
Right.
Top of the key by the time it bounces off.
I mean, every sport, but basketball, even baseball, made adjustments to shorten the game and make it more interesting.
They did. It sped up the game. Yeah.
Yeah, they just lost everything. They lost the marketing abilities. They don't have nobody cares about LeBron no more. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Yeah.
they don't have nothing marketable no more. Except for Wemby. That's it.
But that's what I'm saying. It's the European guys. It's Wemby.
European guys, yeah.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying, Jokic and all them.
But they ain't been that dominant. So now all of a sudden they're dominant.
But once KD and LeBron and all them retire, because they ain't that far off from retiring.
Nah, they almost there.
You know what I'm saying? They're almost there. So
they almost there.
once they out the way, I think that's when it'll take over.
Yep. You'll see it happen, like you said, man. And then you're gonna have more 3-point shooters than ever.
They have to change something up.
Yeah, for real.
They're gonna change. They got to change something up at this point because, like you said,
Yeah.
it's terrible. It's terrible to watch.
Are they gonna take out the zone? Go back man to man. No zone. Now you really got to play D man to man. Zone.
Well, it's like the NFL, but worse. See, the NFL, they wanted to make it an offensive game, so that's why you see the running backs. Sorry to get off the subject. That's why you don't see the running backs run the ball as much. They want to make it a fine, you know what I'm saying, arena football. They stole that idea from arena football where they want the ball constantly thrown around versus, all right, this guy's just running the ball. What's so fun about that? So
is that where they got that from?
Oh yeah, they stole that from Arena Football, and they stole the camera views from the XFL. So
What was that? What was that other league? It was another league back in like the 80s.
USFL,
USFL.
USFL.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm kind of sorry
USFL.
I missed that. I'm kind of because they was paying. Didn't Donald Trump own that league, or am I tripping?
No, he tried it. This is what happened. He got a team in that league, and what happened was they was about to
That's
put
what.
one of those teams in the NFL because he wanted to be an NFL owner. So he was salty that they said, "No, we're not putting none of those teams in the NFL." And that's when he got mad at the NFL.
Gotcha,
He was
gotcha.
trying to work it, he was trying to get an easy way into the NFL without spending that bread or that
Man,
money.
Trump been trying to make moves for our whole life, man.
Yeah, he
Now
definitely
he the
tried to
president.
get that money. He almost got it though.
Yeah, I bet he did. He got that
No,
money.
they said no XFL guys. I mean no USFL guys. We'll take them players though.
They
They,
did
they
took
had they had
the players.
they they had the best players from what I seen. I ain't gonna lie. They had everybody over there
Yeah,
because they was
Herschel
paying.
Walker. They had a
They were yeah, you're right because they were paying them.
yeah.
They paying them
Hmm.
well.
They
Yeah.
had some good
Right.
players.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they had some good players. All right. So give me your predictions, man. Cavs versus Hornets. Who y'all got?
I got Hornets.
Um. What's our losing streak? How many games we lost so far
Man,
in a
I
row?
don't know. I stopped
We
counting.
lost to Hornets. We lost to
I'll tell you this though, it's 9-9 right now.
9-9. We lost to Hornets. We lost to Bulls.
You lost to the Bulls twice.
Yeah, so that's 3 in a row.
Is
Bulls,
Donovan
Hornets,
Mitchell playing?
Bulls.
Man, even when he
That's
played, he still lost. So it don't even matter at this
Is
point.
is uh is Donovan Mitchell playing?
I don't know. They lost
Well,
when he
if he
so
if he playing, I say the Cavs.
well, he was a probable of today, so he wasn't feeling it. And they said he had he was sick at the last game.
Oh, that's what's wrong. Okay, he was sick. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm
but
gonna
he
say the
lost.
Cavs, man. I'm gonna say the Cavs. I'm gonna say I'm gonna act like I like them. Like I said, I'm gonna say the Cavs today.
Well, I'm gonna go with since we at home, I'll go with the Cavs since they at home.
He this last time at home.
You're right. But maybe they might wake up at home today. Somebody might complain about spending their money and they might hear them, I guess. So we'll see. All right, we're gonna move to the Buckeyes. And we had this talk last week. Bruce felt like the Buckeyes weren't strong enough. Me and Will said the Buckeyes should be strong enough. So we're gonna ask, this is a brand new week. So we're gonna ask you one more time, Bruce. What is your expectations for the Buckeyes to go against Miami this week? We're gonna get your prediction as well.
They have got to be able to throw the ball. And Sayers going to make plays with his feet because that Miami defense is nasty. Ohio State hasn't proved they can run the ball on good teams. So I have a feeling they're going to press the receivers and force Ohio State to run the ball. So if Ohio State can pass the ball, which they couldn't do against Indiana, it will open up the run game. But usually the run game opens up the pass, but since we haven't really had a run game, ain't no way it's going to open up the pass.
All right. So what's your prediction on that? What you got? Who you got?
I got Ohio State.
Oh State, what's the score?
Yeah, Bruce. There we go. Look.
Mm.
Yeah. Ohio State, baby.
I'm going to say, yeah, this Miami's got nasty. I'm going to say 28-20.
28-20.
28-20.
All right. Who you got, Will?
I got Ohio State, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they're gonna have no problems. I don't think they're gonna have no problems passing. I think we'll run the ball. I mean, now admittedly, I haven't seen much of Miami though. It sounds like Bruce has seen them, play. I'm just saying, I just believe in Ohio State. You know what I'm saying? So my score prediction, uh, I'll say 31-21. I could just because I don't know for real where Miami got. I ain't gonna lie to you. Just being honest.
Well, I did watch Miami earlier in the season, and I mean midway in the season. So I'm gonna stick with what I've been saying and say Old State is going to win this game, and I'm going to say 30-20. 30-20.
So we
State
all
going
kind
to
of the
win by.
same. I got 8, you 10. Both of y'all are 10. So we all in the same range.
Yeah,
Yeah, 30.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, it's time to move on to the next. The Browns. So let's set the stage up. So we know that there's been a lot of talk this last game, and we know that the Browns don't want to win. They tanking. Just in case y'all didn't know that, but Stefanski, he said that tried to be a better coach this week, and he wanted to put Shador in the best position for him to succeed. But it seemed like he's a quarterback killer, in my opinion. So what's your take on that?
Hmm.
Or Will,
You
go
said
ahead.
you said the quarterback. You said he a quarterback killer.
That's what he
Will?
said.
Yeah, he's a quarterback killer because he has probably a lot of quarterbacks in his possession, and they have not exceeded or met the expectation. So I'll take it like this. I don't like Baker Mayfield, not personally, but football
Right,
wise. So,
right,
and I'm gonna give his props. Baker does. He has a better coach. The coach know how to utilize Baker. He put Baker in his place, and Baker's been settled down, and he's playing better out there. Stefanski was just being the puppeteer, like a puppet guy, where he was just anytime Odell, like that Odell and Baker situation, he could have handled that.
right.
He made it seem like it wasn't his job to handle it. It was the people above to handle that. So I was confused. Was he a coach or was he a puppet? So same thing, Watson.
Yeah,
Watson gets here. Watson looks like boo boo. I
Well,
think
yeah.
I think it's like this. We seen Lamar Jackson. They took their whole book and destroyed it and made one catered towards Lamar Jackson. I think you had to do the same thing for Deshaun Watson because the double tight ends, that's not gonna work for him. You have to get the ball out of his hand fast too, and he's a hybrid quarterback. So you have to adjust to their skills, not them
Right.
adjusting to their skills.
Um, I think I think he really did. He tried to do that with Deshaun, but it didn't work. So, as far as him being a quarterback killer, yeah, I guess you could say. I think he don't know how to work with certain. He don't know how to work with star quality quarterbacks or star level quarterbacks. He do good with mediocre quarterbacks for some reason. But when you got somebody that could elevate to a star, I don't. It's like he don't know what to do with that. You know what I'm saying?
So it's like he got a Snoop Dogg in his prime, and he just don't know how to produce a Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, yeah. Like he don't know how to elevate them. It's like he himself got a ceiling, but the quarterback he be having don't got that same ceiling. But he can't adjust to that. You know what I'm saying? That quarterback ceiling. So um, yeah, maybe he is a quarterback killer. He probably gonna get fired anyway, man. So I mean, he ain't helping his case at all. You know what I'm saying? From these last two seasons. So
Yeah,
I'm not. I definitely won't argue with that him being a quarterback killer for sure.
I've been saying this the last 3 years. Even when he was coach, I even said when he was coach of the year that he should be fired because I felt like it wasn't him; it was the people around him that made him look good. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And that's just me looking at the whole situation. It's like, man, you ain't good. Your team is good. Your around you was good.
Well, he never did like Baker Mayfield. When he came
Oh,
in, Baker Mayfield wasn't his quarterback. So remember they're talking about bringing in Kirk Cousins. So
yeah, I remember that.
you know, it's not like, well, I want to work with this guy Baker Mayfield.
mm-hmm. See,
So
I didn't even. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't really know that. I didn't know that. I knew that. I heard about the Kirk Cousins thing, but I felt like it was further along in the process. But
They tried to
I mean, yeah.
They tried to revisit that twice. Just recently,
yeah, they tried to revisit that twice, and we still don't know whether Deshaun was. Well, they say Deshaun wasn't his idea. So
that was his idea.
If he didn't like Deshaun and he ain't like Baker, Baker's like, I'm getting out of here, because when it came down to compete with Deshaun, Baker didn't want to compete with Deshaun. He went on the left.
I mean, with Baker, man, people kind of forget what happened when he left, man. Like he really severed the relationship between the Browns and himself, though, because like he came out. Do y'all remember like his last press conference?
Yep.
He was like, man, he basically was like, Kevin Stefanski sabotaged me. He's you can't say certain stuff, like you can't say that about him. You see, they try to get Shador with that stuff now. They ask him certain questions to try to get him to, you know what I'm saying, say something disparaging about the coach.
Right.
Yeah.
Baker did that on his way out. He did that, and then he like, I'm not gonna come back. I'm gonna report to my team, and then I'm gonna see what further step to take or whatever he said. Like, I mean, to me, he wanted to leave. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. That's why he left. Yeah. Because if you really wanted to stay, so he had all the intangibles. He knew the plays, he knew the team, he knew the players. And as cocky as Baker Mayfield is, you don't think that if he felt he could beat Deshaun Watson out, he wouldn't have stayed?
Exactly.
He would have stayed. This was his team.
Like he would have said, "I'm wasting y'all money on him." That's what he would have said. That's right.
That's what he would say. I'm gonna stay and show you wasting your money. Y'all can just get ready to trade him, whatever, or get rid of it, because this is my team. But he didn't do that. He broke camp. Like, oh, good, this is my chance to get away.
Yeah, and I think for real, I think he had that in his mind going into that year. I feel like, because that's another thing people forget. He was playing for his money that year.
He was playing for his money. That's right.
The Browns could have already signed him. They could have. It ain't like, if this was Lamar Jackson, another one of the franchise guys, they would have already signed him. They let him get to that point because they wasn't sure about him.
There you go. That was another thing that left a bad taste in the mouth, that the Browns wouldn't sign him. But yet he hadn't proved himself yet. So really, they shouldn't have signed him. He needed to prove himself.
Hey, the same thing happened to Lamar Jackson, though. Remember? They said trade him, and then they said, "Well, your mama, your agent," so they didn't like that. Then they said, "On the Super Bowl, lost every playoff game." They try to find every excuse not to pay him, but what actually saved them was Deshaun Jackson. To be truthful with you, I mean Deshaun Watson. If it wasn't for Deshaun Watson,
Deshaun guaranteed contract. Yeah.
So that's what happened. So if Deshaun never got that fully guaranteed, none of these quarterbacks would get the fully guaranteed.
Nope.
That's right.
But Baker Mayfield hadn't earned it because he didn't even have a winning record yet.
Yeah. He was up and down, man. That's what I'm saying.
He was up and down. He was up and down. That's right. He was up and down. He was bipolar, and so it's like, why should we sign? We need to see, instead of him resting, he went out here and made his record worse by playing hurt, trying to make that money. So we know, okay, he's all about himself and he's selfish.
And then the thing about it is, like, I hear people talking about it now when it comes to the quarterback.
Right.
It's about can he compete? Whoever quarterback we get, It's about can he be in the upper echelon? Can he compete with the top 10? So when we get to the playoffs, can he
It's not
compete with Josh Allen? You know what
like the
I'm saying?
top.
That kind of guy.
It's more like the top 7 versus the top 10.
Well, okay, but would you say Jalen Hurts is top 10 or top 7?
For sure. You got to give it to him. He been in the Super Bowl twice
But when
He
you
has
look at it,
and won one.
he has a different style of football. So
Yeah, he's not your average type of
I'm
quarterback.
not gonna say he's elite.
He's a dual threat quarterback.
I'm gonna say he's one step above Dak Prescott.
really, you think he's a better quarterback than Dak?
I said one step above Dak because
Yeah, he's
Right.
definitely better. He got a Super Bowl. He got 2 Super Bowl appearances, and Dak doesn't. Yeah, he's better than Dak.
I'm gonna tell you why he's better than Dak. Let me tell you why. The first thing is
Okay.
Dak is injured. Second, Dak doesn't win the big games. So that sounds like a Romo guy, but he's better than Romo. But I'm saying he's better than Baker. So Baker should be what Prescott is, but he's not. So Prescott is there. Baker's underneath Prescott, and then you got a couple guys under Baker. So I feel that Hurts is above Prescott just for the simple fact he has winning seasons. He goes to the playoffs and he handles his business and get the job done. I'm not saying that he's elite. He's
Baker's doing that. Baker's doing that Dalton number with Cincinnati. Get to the playoffs.
Yep, sure is.
They win game 1, but after that, he done. That's why and Lamar, but Lamar gets MVPs. Dalton didn't get no MVPs.
Right. But what's good for MVP if you can't go to the final game?
Now, but let's look at what he got MVP with. Hardly any receivers at the time. Now, when he did have they gave him Zay Flowers last year. He had a much better season. That's the first time he had a legitimate receiver group.
Well, they tired of him losing, so they gave it to Josh. They tired of seeing him go there to the playoffs and lose continuously. So they said, you know what, let's give it to somebody else because he's gonna lose. And guess what? He lost as usual.
I don't know if Lamar will ever win a championship though.
He's not.
I just don't feel like he. Yeah, I don't feel like he's gonna ever win one.
This was his year to do it. And you know what, Will? You know what messed him up for real? And I said this to Bruce. And I said, in the beginning of the year, I said they could win the championship. And they failed to do this. They stopped running the ball. That's why they're going to lose. Lamar Jackson is not built for throwing the ball like that. I'm sorry to tell y'all this, but he's not built for that. He's built for the play action, and he'll kill you with that all day long.
Yep. His biggest weapon is his legs. That's the thing.
Exactly. You see now he's trying to stay in the pocket, and he getting sacked more this year than ever.
And he's getting older, so it's like you can't keep doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Didn't he run on that hit? Didn't he run on that hit that he got injured on? It hit him in the ribs.
Well, I mean, let's be realistically though. If you've been running all season long, then he probably wouldn't have got injured.
True, he probably might have been able to take it.
Exactly. So it seemed like when he had the chance to run or he had the opportunity to run, he still tried to throw it down the field. And it's like, that's not your game. I'm sorry to tell you this. That's not you. You're not Matthew Stafford.
I agree. They take him out of his game. They won't let him play.
Matthew Stafford. That's what Matthew Stafford does.
That's the NFL. But then that's probably. But remember, this is the entertainment league.
It is.
So if he's been told, you run too much, you got to pass, then he's doing what he's told to do.
Him running the ball was entertainment because nobody else could do it.
No. They're tired of seeing him run. He's been told not to run.
He was like, "Oh, good, he's running. Look at this."
He's been told not to. That's right. But he's been told not to run, so he stopped running.
And guess what? Will said that guy will never see Super Bowl in his life.
Yeah.
No, he ain't.
And you know what? If you stop running, we're gonna pay you. So he stopped running.
Oh, well, there it is.
There it is.
So I'm gonna break it down to you. It goes like this: Mahomes, Allen. They say Lamar was third. So who's fourth?
Now I don't know. You got to drop Mahomes this year. He ain't make the
Yeah.
playoffs. He
No,
ain't make the playoffs.
we're talking about overall though. That's just 1 year.
Overall, you mean all time? Not
Yeah.
this year.
No,
Okay.
this period.
Overall, I gotta say, I gotta give it to Burrow, even though Burrow,
I gave him
he
4.
injury prone.
I gave him 4.
Well, I mean, we gotta give it to him because he made the Super Bowl.
I
Yeah.
give him
Yeah,
4.
yeah, he injury prone.
I give him 4. I give him 4.
Yeah, there's another injury prone.
Yeah, that's the reason why he'll get 4. Because they missed their window too many times to get into the Super Bowl and win it.
They
Because
should have never been in the first time.
well,
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. The first time though, I called it. I'm like, man, look, these dudes just got Jamar Chase. I'm like, oh no, they about to go to the bowl. I already knew it. Then their defense was still good. They still had DJ Reader in them. I'm like, yeah, they're gonna make it.
That defense was okay, Will, but it wasn't that good. If you watch the playoffs, then they had called pass interference to help Burrow. They called roughing the quarterback to help Burrow because remember they were down and Burrow kept coming back on them drives. So the refs called a bunch of calls to help him get down to them drives.
Though he did get sacked like 8 times, and I couldn't believe they still won.
Yeah, their offensive line was never good, but I'm saying their defense was good though because
They did.
their defense was good though.
They had Jesse Bates. They had the guy from Baltimore. That's a corner now. I can't think his name. African.
It was a much better. It wasn't no top 10 defense, but it was much better than what they had.
Yeah, it wasn't top 10. They probably was like 15 though. They was pretty good.
It was serviceable. But that, like you said, that offense was so good. But yet, like I said, they came in as wild card.
Yeah.
So they weren't kicking that much, kicking up really. But when they caught on fire in that playoff, what they need a lot of help from them refs.
But you gotta remember, Burrow was still elite though at that point in his career, and he's
still elite. I mean, to put up the numbers with the booty team he has now, he's got top-notch receivers and Chase and Higgins, but put up those numbers, and you see what happens when he is not in there with Cincinnati. So he's a bona fide.
If he
elite.
If he can stay healthy, I'll move him to number 2. If he can stay healthy.
See, but this the thing. I just want the Browns to take notes. Like, bro, okay. So if we lose the rest of our games and we end up with the second or third pick, because I'm hearing people saying they still might go quarterback, which is cool, whatever work, you know what I'm saying?
That ain't cool.
But you don't think that? Okay, I'm saying whatever work. If it worked, it's cool.
It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. We done seen this picture before.
How's it gonna work?
No line. Yep. No line. No receivers. It ain't gonna solve the problem.
You could put Burrow. You could put Tom Brady, the GOAT, back.
You put Josh Allen back there. It ain't gonna make no difference. Lamar, any other. You gonna get sacked.
Okay, so here another question then. So we gonna address all that in the draft?
We got in the free agency. We got to.
You gotta use free agency and draft it.
You gotta do the free agency. That's what I'm saying. So what would you do? Because I ain't gonna lie, if we end up top 3 and we don't get a quarterback, we ain't getting no receiver. I wouldn't be surprised if they get Avery Reese or Caleb Downs for real. I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean,
because that's where they projected to go. You know what I'm saying?
To be honest with you, I like Downs, and that's what I wanted. But I know we need a left tackle like ASAP. And you're not gonna get that. You're not going to
get a tackle.
Nobody gets a tackle in free agency.
And a playmaking receiver. Yeah, we got it. We got to have those.
You got to get your left tackle your first pick. At worst, you want to get a receiver because you need one.
You need a playmaking receiver.
Judy, they might as well just part ways with him. Just tell him to go somewhere. Go to Pittsburgh so we can win some games.
Or they can keep him. They can get two receivers. No, Tomlin ain't going for that.
It was a joke.
He gave up Pickens. He ain't gonna go. Yeah, definitely.
It was a joke.
But look,
True.
Okay, so what? I know. Miami got a good tackle. I forget his name though. You know his name, Bruce? I forget who he is, but I think that's.
Miami's
I think they were saying
he ain't going nowhere.
I mean, plenty of tackles. You know, between.
He ain't going nowhere.
You got Old State, you got Miami, you got Georgia.
You can't.
Plenty of tackles, but we gotta get one. We gotta get one.
Man, look,
We gotta get a playmaker receiver.
Now, the scariest thing now is with the NIL deals, they ain't even gotta leave no more. They can stay in college and just make the money. So
that's right.
We don't know. You don't even know what's coming out now.
That's a fact. That is a fact. Hey man, I'm just saying. I don't think what people think is gonna happen is gonna happen in the draft. I think people, which is never do for real, but people think we're gonna get a receiver top 3 if we don't get a quarterback. No, it's probably gonna be one of them Ohio State defenders, and then we probably get a receiver late in the first round or early second round. You know what I'm saying?
If you go defense, you're not gonna you're gonna have the same problem because you didn't address the line.
If we still got Stefanski, we're gonna draft the opposite of what we need. For real. Watch.
Nah, they're gonna address that line. We don't know they're gonna go for receiver in the first round, but we know they're gonna address that line.
So you saying line first pick, huh?
Last year instead of picking Graham, for real.
It all depends on what's there, but I think we could get a bona fide playmaking receiver late. But if Tate's there, which I think he will be there later, but there's some other receivers around. I mean, if you watch these playoffs, these guys making plays left and right, and they're catching balls all over their catch radius. So everybody's running spread. Receivers a dime a dozen.
We're getting a left tackle first pick. Watch what I tell you.
I would think so.
I can see that. Because the what made me bring it up because I was just watching something when we came into the studio, and Sean King, I was watching him on the podcast. He was talking about Cardinal Tate, and he was talking about how Cardinal Tate is good, but he never been a number 1 receiver.
Right, Jeremiah Smith is the number 1 receiver.
Yeah.
Right. So why would you draft him that high and he never been a number 1?
Exactly. That's why
more than likely we won't. I mean,
that's why I want to tackle off the top. So
and that's why I think you could get him late in that first round.
You could probably get him.
That's what I think they're gonna do. Yep.
Yeah,
I agree.
You can circle back and get him because you do need a play. You do need a play.
You probably can get 2. Like I said, we probably end up getting 2 receivers. But I kind of think Bond is he might shape up to be something though. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? He's more of a 3. He a 3. Not a number 1, but like he got chemistry with Shedeur. If we keep Shedeur. So
the problem is they keep doing the same. They don't do nothing with him though. You know what I'm saying? Like we need coaching.
Yeah, they don't.
We need coaching real bad.
But he 5'8". I mean, you can't rely on him too much. He's 5'8". He's not gonna take the fight.
What I'm saying is he's not coached up properly. Like they're not coaching this guy really. They just go run deep. That's it. Like this is the same. You know what I'm saying? I think
he missed preseason, so hopefully he gets some more work in the preseason.
Man, they ain't got nothing to do with it. You can look at the coach. It
does have something to do with it. Come on now.
It's the coach.
There ain't enough time to go back and do all the reps that he used to do.
Miss more games than he did, and he looking good. But what I'm saying is Junkins.
Oh.
Nothing to do with it. What I'm saying is it's the coaching.
We got Junkins before you got Bond.
But Junkins missed all that time. He missed more time than Bond. I'm just telling you.
But there's a difference between. Come on, Javon. You know there's a difference between back and wide receiver.
Okay.
Yeah, Junkins more talented
Yes, he's definitely Chuck is definitely more talented. But what I'm saying is, it's the difference between a good coach and a bad coach.
True.
Right? And you see the record.
Wouldn't that be up to the wide receiver coach or the running back coach?
I mean, look at the coaches. He fired all the coaches that were good.
True, we know that. Since he fired all of them, they're gone. Yeah.
It's the coach.
Hey, speaking of coaches, I was thinking too earlier, like, man, if I can go back, because remember, the coaching job was up. It was between Kevin Stefanski at the end, Kevin Stefanski and Josh McDaniels. Now,
Bruce Arians in that one too?
I think he had already retired. I think I could be wrong.
I got to interview Bruce Arians too.
Okay, we'll put him in there too. Yeah, Josh McDaniels.
He went somewhere and got fired though.
That's why I
think
Josh Daniels reneged and said he didn't want the position.
He went back to New England. That's what happened.
Yeah, went back to New England. Yeah.
He didn't want it. This is why he didn't want it. He didn't want it because his stipulation was like, okay, if I take this job, everybody got to go.
Yeah,
that's why he didn't take the job.
He didn't want to be a yes man.
Right. But he good. First of all, he's an offensive wizard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He did a bad job in Denver. But I think his second time around, man, we probably should have took him, man.
He's from that Belichick tree, so he's coming from stern discipline.
Yes, sir.
And no play about it. So he's coming here to be about it. They want to him hard, and we lose and He's like, nah, we ain't losing.
I wonder if he'd be a dark horse candidate. Like I say, if Stefanski get fired.
They say this job is not a what they say a coveted position. Everybody's trying to stay away from this.
Yeah, I can see that. Especially if you got some clout. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, we might end up with like a first year head coach or somebody who, somebody like that, like, or maybe like Eric Bieniemy. If Eric Bieniemy still got his name in the hat.
I just say Tomlin because Pittsburgh complains about the most winning coach and the second most winning head coach in history, and they complaining about, he's not winning the playoffs. 19
winning seasons in a row. We can't even get 3. We can't get 3 in a row. We got 19. What are we talking about?
You got people in Pittsburgh crying about Tomlin.
People are crying. He ain't been in Super Bowl in a while. We can't even get 3 winning seasons.
Exactly. Can we just listen? We'll swap.
We'll swap for sure. Yeah, I take that any day. I ain't gonna lie.
Sure.
Why would you complain? Listen. Hey, Will. You got a Rolls Royce and you complaining about it. I never heard of that before.
Let's keep it real. If he was of the other persuasion, he'd be one of the greatest coaches ever lived.
Oh man, listen. Oh my God.
He'd be in the conversation. Come on now, let's keep it real.
He really ain't no different than Bill Cowher, if you think about it.
You right. He just took the keys over. That's it. He just took the keys.
That's it.
He's better than Cowher. Cowher was only what, 9?
Yeah,
about 9 years.
Yep.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, it's the same car though. It's
the same car.
It's the same car.
They just added a little couple things to it.
Oh, reliable.
Yep. Same car. The same 3-4.
I mean, I could see it getting, but now let's imagine. Imagine if, only thing we can relate to is the Cavs, right? Imagine we still had LeBron and Kyrie in them from back when they came back, or when LeBron came back, and they still was going to the finals, but just losing every time, or going to the playoffs losing.
They ain't quite the same thing, Will, because
no. Hold on.
They had different quarterbacks.
But look, I'm just saying. I'm talking about. The point is, you would get tired of that though. I'm talking about as a fan.
You
Now you'd be
will.
like, man, we can't. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I do
Yeah,
understand that.
you would get because you spoiled. You're right. Spoiled
Because
people
you
will get
sport.
tired
Let
of
me tell
being
you why.
spoiled.
Tell you why
No
you.
doubt.
Let me tell you why you would, but you should be quiet because
You
there's
should be. You're not right. You should
the reason
be.
why you should be quiet is who gonna take his place?
Exactly. Yeah.
But
You
see,
know what I'm
that's the
saying?
problem. When you spoil, you don't see the forest from the trees. You blind because you used to being spoiled.
Yeah. Now you look at what's Stefanski gonna take his place? I mean,
No, hell no, I ain't taking this place.
I'm just saying they acting like it's just a coaching carousel out there, and they can just pick something off the
But
carousel.
remember, as you said, Javon, it's the system.
Yeah.
So if they believe it's the system, which is defense and run the ball, it don't matter what time they're gone. They come back and run the same system. They'll do the same thing.
You gotta have the same coaching vision though. So that's all it is. It's the same
Well,
system.
they bring one of the assistant coaches up. They got
I was about to say, I believe that he gonna get fired when I hear them talking about his predecessor, because I mean they only had three coaches our whole life, or
I
two
don't
my
think he's
whole
gonna
life.
get fired. I
He's
think
gonna get fired.
he'll quit. I think he'll quit.
He got 19 years straight of
Nah,
playing football. They can't fire that.
nah, they can't fire that. He's got to quit. They're just
That's
gonna
hard to fire.
force him step down.
They could give
And
him
probably
they give him like the GM job or something, like move him into a different.
or set him up with another winning team or franchise that's close to winning, and he could take it over. Like when Andy Reid went from where'd he go? From Philly to Kansas City. Kansas City was a winning team.
Yeah.
They weren't that
No, they
good, but
wasn't.
they were good enough. They would go in the
No, they
playoffs.
wasn't. No, they wasn't a winning team. He made them a
Oh
winning
yes,
team.
they were. They had what's his name at quarterback from the 49ers.
Yeah, they did. They had a winning team. They
Yeah.
won.
They had a winning team.
They won.
I'm saying,
They could only go to the playoffs basically, but they couldn't get further in the playoff.
but
That
what I'm
first
saying
game
is,
normally.
okay. But when did Andy Reid go to KC? If y'all remember what year? Because I could be wrong, but I'm saying I thought he made them into that team. Even
No.
they had Alex Smith.
Yeah.
Right. He had Alex Smith. Alex Smith had been going to playoff, but couldn't win nothing really.
He came
Remember, then they had a good defense, good running game,
Right.
and they had Gonzalez at tight end.
What y'all don't know is, and it's a long story to this, but Kansas City is like my second team, and they've been my second team. Now, granted, I don't really care. Like say they play the Browns, or I'm just saying when the Browns left, my favorite quarterback was Joe Montana.
Yeah.
Then Joe Montana went to KC. Then I was a little kid. I had the Kansas City. It was a game. He had a game on Genesis. So that was my second team since then. Christian Okoye and all them days.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying I pay attention to the Kansas City. That's why I'm telling you.
They struggled.
Andy Reid.
They struggled until what's his name came at quarterback.
Alex Smith.
Alex
Smith showed up. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that was lined up with Andy Reid. But yeah. I mean, like I say, man, I think back to the Browns. I think we have fired Stefanski. I just hope it's a nice, young, bright, offensive guru out there somewhere. I know they don't grow on trees, but like, man, if we could just find one of them guys, man,
All right.
to take over.
We got two. I got two things, and then we got to get off here. So,
Okay.
first question. Here we go. So the first question I got to ask y'all out of two. Do y'all think Myles Garrett is going to get the sack record this week?
Yes.
All right.
I think he gets it. I think he gets it this week.
All right. My second question. This is going to end the show. What is your Browns versus Steelers prediction?
Are we playing at home? We're playing at home, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think we're playing at home. I think we're gonna lose though. It's gonna because truthfully, the Steelers actually playing real good right now too.
I
So
heard DK got suspended.
Yeah. He's suspended for 2 games.
it don't
Yeah, for hitting
matter.
that.
Yeah,
That just means they're gonna run the football.
yeah, it don't. I
So
mean,
good yesterday running the football like that was crazy.
They're gonna run the
yeah,
football and they're gonna hit their tight ends. That's what that means.
Yep.
yeah, and we ain't gonna be able to stop it for some reason, even though we should be able to stop it. So
No,
yeah,
no,
I
they
think the
shut
Steelers gonna win.
Denzel Ward for the season. They pretty much shut him down. Ain't no reason to play him at this point.
Yeah, they shut down Denzel.
Ain't no reason to
When they
play
do
him.
that?
I mean, why should he play?
No, I said when did they do? I didn't see them. I didn't see that.
Trust me, they shut him down.
He's been out 2 games now.
He's been out 2 games.
Right. I mean, I ain't mad at it. I'm just saying I just didn't see it. Well, yeah. Again, I think they're gonna. I think Miles gonna get the record unless they do something dirty, because we know the Steelers they do dirty stuff. So I fully anticipate them doing shot blocking and sending people
Nah,
at his knees
they learned
and
their lesson. They learned their lesson to do dirty stuff. You get hit upside the head with a helmet. You know what I'm saying?
okay,
You get it. Listen, you get hit upside the head with a helmet. They know what time it is. They know what
okay,
time.
okay. I wouldn't put it past them, but yeah, okay, I got you.
They're
But
gonna
we
try.
go down.
They can try hard.
He at least will get a half a sack. If you don't, then he might need another half at the end of
He already
end of
did
the
though.
season. But
Yeah, he never like
no,
Rodgers, so I'm
yeah,
guaranteed.
he ain't gonna get a lot of opportunities because Pittsburgh ain't gonna be doing a lot of passing.
You're right. They're gonna be handing that
Yeah,
ball off. They're gonna
He
be
hand it off. Rodgers gonna take his shot down the field. If you watch the game, he started throwing to another receiver, Miller.
mm,
And
yeah,
so evidently now he might go more to Miller and to the tight ends. You got Fryer Smith and you got
Myers.
the big
Get him.
boy
It's the 3
Washington.
pound dude. That's what you need to
That's
worry about.
Washington. That's Washington. Washington won't go deep down the field like Fryer Smith and the other one. And you got Warren. They're gonna run the ball with and what's the name? The kid from Iowa. He's in
Gainwell.
the. You got Gainwell and then a kid from Iowa there. So they got a three-headed monster at running back, and then Rodgers. If he feels any pressure, he's just gonna throw the ball on the ground. You know,
yep.
so Pittsburgh gonna play Pittsburgh game, and it's gonna be a hard-nosed defensive game. Browns got to come ready to play
All right, so give me your
no
prediction.
defensive fight.
Give me your prediction. Score your prediction.
I'm gonna say 31-21,
31-21. Okay.
Pittsburgh.
What you got, Will?
I'm gonna say 28-17.
28.
Pittsburgh.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be ugly. So I'm gonna say, damn, it's gonna be ugly, man. Ugly. 38-16.
Yeah, wow, that's really ugly. So you know, for 2 weeks we haven't stopped the run.
That's why I'm giving them like 3
And
touchdowns.
Pittsburgh is gonna run it down our throat. So yeah, it could get that way.
Ugly, man. It's gonna
Yeah.
ugly for the Lions yesterday. You see how many times they just ran through the Lions? Like,
Yeah, they just ran through the lines like they were. That defense was Swiss cheese. Yeah.
And then Miles, he's just trying to go for the record at this point. He don't care about the run. So you already know what that means. It's gonna be at least 4 rushing touchdowns happening.
And I don't think you're gonna see anybody want to tackle Washington. They ain't been tackling nobody for the last 2 weeks. Big old Washington coming their way. They ain't gonna try to tackle him.
Nah, they're gonna be jumping on his back. And he gonna carry him all the way to the end zone.
They gonna be going at his knees and ankles. Talking about what we try to make a play.
As they should. As they should.
But they ain't gonna be trying to tackle. They just gonna be trying to look like they went after them knees and ankles, but they ain't gonna try to take Big Washington on.
Hey, if you smart, you definitely ain't gonna tackle them high. So
no.
You don't want to be on a highlight film. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-mm.
All right, y'all. So that's the end. Y'all got anything to say before we leave?
Happy holidays.
Thanks.
So Merry Christmas, everybody. Kwanzaa and Hanukkah, whatever it is you celebrate. You know,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, happy
just
holidays, man.
enjoy your families. That's that time. Just enjoy your families.
Hey, yeah, definitely. Happy holidays. Whatever holiday you celebrate, happy holiday. And take the time to enjoy your family and the things that you actually have that other people don't have. Be grateful for your hands, your legs, your knees, your eyes, your ears, the stuff that we kind of overlook. It's
That's right.
people that don't have that and they you know what I'm saying? They need that. So this that
Yeah.
time of the year too. Be safe out there. I know a lot of people ordering from the phone now, so it ain't too many robberies going on. But just you out there shopping and understand, it's the season, man. This is the season.
Yes,
But I'm,
sir.
I'm traveling. I'm traveling to West Virginia to see my sister that come out of some recovering from surgery. So
Oh
just to
man.
check it out. Yeah,
Wow.
Hope you have a
yeah,
speedy recovery and definitely
yeah,
make this holiday, happy holidays to her too as well.
yeah.
Yes, sir. Prayers to her. So,
Yeah, definitely be thankful for your health and like you said, all the things that you have because we got a lot of people in the hospital who wish they could just walk, and we have people like don't have homes and
Yeah.
people who are struggling. Like we helped with the toys. That was mainly for the kids. So we said toy drive, just to put a smile on those kids of dealing with the
Yeah.
parents struggling and everything. So
Plenty this little girl that we picked out her gift and we was just there briefly. But she picked up some lip gloss and she made it feel like she got you know what I'm saying, like a scooter or something. Like that's how I felt for her.
yeah, yeah,
wow.
Like, it meant
yeah,
something big to him, even though it
yeah,
don't come big to us, but it meant the
yeah,
world to her that she got something. So that
yeah.
just shows, like, be grateful
That's
for what
amazing.
you do have.
Yeah,
Because
that's
we
amazing, man.
sometimes you complain about stuff that you shouldn't complain about. Like, man, why is my car acting up? But then you gotta think about it.
Right.
You still
How
got a
many
car.
people? Yeah, how many people on the bus? How many people wish they had a decent car that you got?
Yeah,
You
Right.
know? Yeah,
That's true.
yeah. So only thing you can do is thank God for the car and try to get it fixed. That's all you can do, man.
that's it.
That's it. That's it.
Grateful for what you got.
Thank God for your blessings, man. And
Yeah,
keep it.
how little it may seem. How little it may seem.
That's true. That's true. All right, y'all. Check out that Christmas album. Well, I said Christmas album. Holiday album. It's not a Christmas album. It's a holiday album.
Holiday. Yeah.
Holiday. Check it out on all streaming platforms. And then also check out the video on Vivo. Holiday Forecast featuring Dree Lexington. So check it out. I mean, not Dree Lexington. I'm sorry. Sunny Rain. Check it out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, brothers. Y'all enjoy your holiday as well.
All right.
All right.
Blessings, everybody.
All
Go
right, man.
Cleveland Browns. Go Cavs.
I don't talk to y'all. Happy holidays, y'all. If I forget to hit
Go
y'all.
Bucks.
Happy
Yeah.
holidays.
All right.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Happy holiday, bro. Yep.
All right. See y'all next Monday.